Hey, yo, what up, man? So, as you can see through the title, man, we lost a very, very underrated treasure. Uh, this year, and 2020 is 2020 done took out Debo, y'all, unfortunately. But on a serious note, of course, man, RIP to Thomas Tiny Lister. For a lot of you young Thundercats that may not know, he started out his real claim to fame in the infamous No Holds Barred wrestling movie with Hulk Hogan. That was like his really first big claim to fame and everything, man. He's really an underrated action star before he switched over to, I guess, like the comedy role in his, forever memorable role of Debo, right? But speaking of Debo, man, like I said, it seemed like as soon as he left here, man, he hopped into President-elect Joe Biden. For y'all that haven't seen it, there's leaked video footage of a Zoom call with these, quote unquote, civil rights leaders and black community leaders pretty much challenging the president-elect about what he's going to do for black people and all these things, and, them demanding the whole police reform or defunding the police thing, and him pretty much selling them a bill of goods, so to speak, as far as like his executive powers and the limitations of it. Pretty much telling you, hey, shut the hell up. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I run this and know your place. Sort of kind of got my vibes of back when he was in his early congressional days, and his lauded background of to say the least. Oh, he's not racist. KKK connections and all those great things, right? I almost thought he was gonna slip up and be like, "Look here, niggas," because he already told y'all, man, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. All right, but now you did vote for him, and now you hit y'all with the Debo. What votes? What you got on my election, homie? What you got on my election? And today was extremely pivotal because the electoral college did cast the votes, and he did get the 270. Again, looks to be pretty much over, and for certain that he will be taken on as the president come January of next year. But again, as a reminder, he had to put you Negroes in your place to remind you that just because you got him here doesn't mean that he owes you anything. And see, when we were telling you guys this, black men in this sector, black men that were trying to get out of the whole Democratic plantation or whatnot, Ice Cube, pretty much trying to get you guys to think in the idea of power and pretty much demanding something for your vote and not just giving away for free out of emotionality for your, really fake hate for the current president. You guys decided to keep the status quo. Just give your vote away, have nothing guaranteed. And lo and behold, we're back into the same old thing we've been into for I don't know how long, okay? With things looming such as mandatory mask mandates. You got Bill Gates pretty much being a pseudo-politician now and suggesting 2 to 3 months of another mandatory lockdown, mRNA vaccines, all these things that the Democratic Party and the president-elect are in favor for, all right? And pretty much, man, like I said, the beginning of the end for America as a republic and your rights and freedoms as an American citizen, okay? But lo and behold, man, what do I know? All this stuff could be, this is just, theory, speculation as of now. But again, man, the cheese holes are lining up. The writing's pretty much on the wall for what's going to happen. Let's not forget his son, Hunter Biden, and his now proven connections to some type of possible tax fraud, improprieties, and to where those monies and things came from, and the pretty much the admission of everything he was talking about on that laptop being true. I mean, if you have seen it for yourself, there's no doubt about that it's true. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, will that information ever even come out of the light of day now that he's going to be president? I mean, if I'm the president and my son's under investigation of something that may implicate me into something that would be along the lines of espionage or treason, of course, the first thing I'm going to do the first day I'm in office is what? Is pardon my son and kill the investigation. So no one would ever know the true, evidence and my involvement of said improprieties or criminal activity. Okay. But lo and behold, man, again, not just the ones in this meeting, you have now BLM, the Marxist group, the occultic group, the tag team partners of Antifa, saying that it's been, last time I saw it was at 32 days of them looking for a response and awaiting response from the Biden cabinet to have a meeting with them. And pretty much I can see, again, the president-elect and his constituency sitting back laughing like, who the hell are you? Okay? Again, man, we called this. We told you guys what it was going to be. But again, because of emotionality and unfortunately the black community being ran by females versus men, standing up and thinking with logic, reason, and, actually having an understanding of politics and power, you pretty much sold ourselves down the river for 4 years of who knows what's going to come. There have been a lot of things rumored and speculated as to how they're going to be, in order for people to get their government assistance, Medicaid, Medicare, food stamps, government housing, Section 8, things like that. The welfare state and welfare ideology that the Democratic Party so oftenly promotes. In order for you to get those things, you're going to have to get the vaccine. Again, that's only speculated as of now, but again, it has been suggested, and you can look up for yourself to see where Congress and people that are at the legislative branch are suggesting. Okay, you know what I mean? And again, man, it's just a very, very sad thing, bro, when you see that, again, as I say, bro, for whatever reason, the black community, not even black community, man, let me just get to it, the niggas, bro. This is why we gotta stop letting niggas run stuff, bro. This is why we gotta start promoting intellectualism and intelligence and just learning the important things that you should know as an adult. There's no way that, like I say, the top people and the leaders of the black community should be celebrities and entertainers. Okay, that's not what they're for. They're there for entertainment, not for leadership. Okay, and back in the day, you actually had that as to where entertainers will let you know, hey, I'm not really here to be a leader. I'm here as an entertainer. Your leadership starts in the home with the father. Okay, and then the father raises sons and daughters who become other leaders in very, very important areas, positions of the community, and not just the community, but society as a whole. So they represent a very strong and positive voice for the black communities in those levels, whether it be law enforcement, whether it be politics, whether it be economics, and whatnot, what have you. Again, sadly, at this point in time, like I said, the biggest name in news right now are like Future, Lizzo, Lil Baby, and whoever else got the latest scandal going on. Okay, and of course you can throw LeBron James in there or whatnot, and whoever the your favorite athlete is at the moment. Listen, man. Hopefully, 4 years from now, we still have a constitution. Hopefully 4 years from now, we still have the freedom of speech. We still have right to bear arms, Second Amendment. But hey, man, this is what you guys voted for out of emotionality. He told you what he was going to do. This is a president who told you, hey, he's for a ban of assault rifles. And again, we know the assault rifle definition for most Democrats Liberals is extremely wide spanning. It doesn't have any real finite definition, so that way they can arbitrarily change it at their will and decrease your rights to protect yourself more and more. Again, gun laws never affects criminals, man. They only hurt and affect law-abiding citizens, okay? Criminals don't give a damn about gun laws because they're criminals. And all it does is make it harder for you to protect yourself and your family from the things you work so hard to earn. Same thing with freedom of speech. You have the Democratic Party who's in cahoots and pretty much been proven to be working alongside with, Facebook, Twitter, Google, YouTube, to keep away from you the truth and give you what they want you to know about. And if you say anything that's dissenting from the narrative they want, then what they do is they editorialize and have these fact checkers, which of who's fact checking the fact checkers, to tell you what to think. That's not what free speech is, people. That's not the American way. And as Americans, bro, you should be extremely afraid, scared, and worried. Well, I won't say afraid, but let's just say concerned. Let's just say that, because fear is what got us here. Okay, fear is what got us here, with everyone wearing masks, with a certain thing we got going on now. I don't want to say it because I said then they'll flag the video or whatnot, possibly. But the current condition we have going on here currently, that has a 99% recovery rate, death rate that has not really expanded too much. You had actual research done by an actual doctor in the story where they said somehow heart disease went all the way down, and it correlated almost directly with cases of this said condition that's going on here, and they try to cover it up. Again, man, you guys need to look into something other than entertainment nowadays. The Great Reset, this president-elect, the president-to-be, is for it, man. He's endorsing it all the way. And again, bro, if it comes true, hey, it's going to be a real tough future for not just, America, but the world altogether. Again, man, everybody that sees this and has their eyes open, America is the last stand for the world, bro, for freedom. All right? If you can kill freedom in America, it'll be dead everywhere else. Everybody else has pretty much already been conquered or is on their last leg. So all in all, man, again, rest in peace to Tiny Lister, man. Their brother was, like I said, far underrated. One of the stars of a cult classic movie and series itself. But all in all, man, hey, we all gonna leave here one day. Like I said, before he got up out of here, man, he definitely jumped into the president-elect and got those black leaders who cut out here and told you guys to go out there and vote for them without anything guaranteed in return. Best that on that one, man. I'll catch you on the next one.